Well, that was our little short break, and now we're back live on Cecil TV. And if you are seeing this live, tell your friends to check out the episodes because it'll be posted online, and we're going to be doing a lot more live stuff. And now, my good friend, a man who needs no introduction, but I'm going to introduce him anyway. He's the heater with a geeter, my good buddy Rob Hughes. Rob, welcome to Cecil TV.
Good to see you, Rob.
You brought your agent with you.
I have Charlie. Charlie doesn't go anywhere without me now.
Hi, Charlie.
We've been aging together for years, and he's starting to pass me. So,
you know what? I don't have the dog-ear formula, but
yeah,
he's getting up there.
It depends. I mean,
as you or I.
Yes, yeah, we are too. I would watch him, and he had all the same ailments that I had. So,
ouch. So you're going to play some music tonight, but
yes.
I should let our viewers know that Rob didn't always live here. He was a legend over in Cape May. He came over here, and I was one of the first people, I think, to play music with you.
I played Cape May and Baltimore. Before that, I was in D.C. and Cape May again, in Alabama. But, yeah, mostly before I came here, I was living in Baltimore and played there and played up in Cape May.
And you had a band called the Heaters?
I had it, yes. And for a long time, I had the Baltimore Heaters and the Jersey Heaters. And it was fun. I had
And we played here in Cecil County.
I played here, God, Lord,
The Naughty Goose, the Pickled Herring.
Yes.
All the usual spots. And
I was famous from the VFW to Pulaski Highway.
Somebody's got to do it.
Yeah, somebody, it was tough.
But I remember one time we played at the Woolly Mammoth Theater on a Mardi Gras thing.
Yeah.
In D.C.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And every break I had to go out and put like 17 quarters in the meter where I was parked.
That was right downtown. It used to be Chinatown. That was,
Well, a lot of fun, a lot of music. What are you going to play for us tonight?
God, he asked me. One is called Young Man's Game, which is the last song I really wrote. I don't write so much anymore, and it's me looking at the music business, our little local music business, and thinking it's time to hang this up.
Yeah, it is kind of a young man's game, but
and the other one,
keep doing it anyway.
The other one, what the heck is Paper in the Wind, which is about the farmer's plight. It's almost dated now, that the plight of the family farm, that farmers can't stay in business and compete with agribusiness.
This is across the board, it's often true, but sometimes local farms, like here in Cecil County, they branch out into like agritourism, like Milburn Orchards, or specialty things, like Bill Miller up there has the cheese and stuff like that, but it's tough.
Well, here, I think Cecil County, it is really unique because we're right smack in the middle of the megalopolis. You're 3 hours from New York, an hour from Philly, an hour from Baltimore, 2 hours from D.C., and yet we're rural.
Yeah.
And I think that adds to it's unique. And the farms aren't enormous here, but it's a rural, and we're right next to 95. So it's an interesting environment. I find it rather unique.
Yeah, unique is a good word for Cecil County.
You too.
And you're unique right here on Cecil TV, our own county unique station. And
please, people, if you're just tuning in, come back. This is a wonderful service this station provides, one that is sorely needed here.
And we're always looking for musicians, always looking for people who want to be interviewed.
Yeah, so don't worry if you're not any good, because I'm here. So if I'm here, you can be here.
All right. Well, Rob, you ready to play some music?
Sure.
All right, Charlie, you ready to rock? Yes, we'll be right back after this short break.
Thank you.
Hi, I'm Doug Donnelly, Executive Director of Cecil Public Media and founder of Cecil TV. If you are a regular viewer of Cecil TV, or if this is the first time you've watched, we welcome you, invite you to visit our website, cecil.tv, to see any of the hundreds of videos we've produced since 2016. In each segment we've produced, you'll get to see your fellow Cecil Countians telling their stories. It may be to promote a community effort, a musician, or perhaps someone running for office. This is what community television is all about. Everything we do is about Cecil County. Cecil Public Media is a non-profit news organization and the owner of Cecil TV. Our work is supported by contributions from people like you. Cecil Public Media was created with the goal of reporting on local government so that you are aware of what your local leaders are up to and how their decisions may affect you. It's been a challenging goal. While our limited resources sustain the weekly show you are watching, and special programming such as the recent CCPS Town Hall, day-to-day news coverage of even just the county government requires more money than we've so far managed to raise. Though we have plans in the works for additional sponsored programming that will be helpful, we're asking you now to contribute to Cecil Public Media by going to our website, cecil.tv, and clicking the donate button. Because of our affiliation with the Institute for Nonprofit News and Newsmatch, all contributions will be matched dollar for dollar up to $1,000. On a similar note, we are always looking for volunteers from the community to participate in what we do. Whether it's in front of the camera or behind the scenes, and no matter what your background is, our team of dedicated volunteers could use your help. If community television might be your thing, please contact us. So, thanks for listening and keep watching Cecil TV. And 5, 4, 3, 2.
This song is called Young Man's Game. Don't you know that it's a young man's game? You keep on trying, but it stays the same. Always singing that old refrain. You can't catch up in the young man's game. Seems so easy just yesterday. Flight of fancy and you're on your way. Please, Judge, give me one more stay. I remember the lines I just forgot to play. Can't you see that it's a young man's game? Makes no sense to try and place the blame. Time has passed and I must douse the flame. You can't catch up in the young man's game. I should have quit when I had the time. Was having too much fun, a capital crime. If someone would just loan me one more line, I'm sure everything would be just fine. Don't you know that it's a young man's game? Keep on trying, but it stays the same. Always singing that old refrain. You can't catch up in a young man's game. Everybody looks past the man, searching for something they can't understand. You're tired and you don't think that you can follow the course of a young man's plan. But you see that it's a young man's game. Makes no sense to try and place the blame. Time has passed and I must douse the flame. You can't catch up in the young man's game. You can't catch up in the young man's game. You can't catch up in the young man's game. This song is Paper in the Wind. 40 years at the plow, you work till you can't stand. Don't amount to nothing when the bank has all the land. Hit the fields at sunup, the work was hard and slow. The good Lord and John Deere was all you had to know. Now the books, they never bounce, and a banker has no soul. There's no way for a good man to climb out of his hole. was all his salt. Now his dreams are all foreclosed, his memories have been bought. Like corn after the frost, it withers in the husk. The way of life has been lost, all the dreams have turned to dust. And the books, they never balance, and a banker has no soul. There's no way for a good man to climb out of this hole. That barn over yonder is all broke down and old. Daddy remembers when they raised it, how everybody glowed. Soil rich with promise, we thought the world would never end. Now it's all dried up and dying, just paper in the wind. And the books, they never balance, banker has no soul. There's no way for a good man to climb out